Welcome back to the Chelsea Show, the place where we break down the latest stories, updates, and behind-the-scenes developments around the Blues with clarity and depth. As always, we focus on giving fans the full picture, not just the surface-level headlines. And this week, the conversation once again revolves around Cole Palmer, Enzo Maresca's squad management, and Chelsea's fluctuating form as they prepare for their next Premier League test. Chelsea supporters were given a fresh reason to worry when Enzo Maresca revealed that Cole Palmer ended the team's most recent training session with what the manager described as mixed feelings. This came even after the 23-year-old England star was left out of the Champions League trip to Atalanta to focus on rebuilding his fitness. Palmer only recently returned from a groin issue that kept him out for weeks, making his first start since September in the 0-0 draw against Bournemouth. That match saw him regain some rhythm, and Maresca hinted he is likely to start again when Everton visit Stamford Bridge on Saturday. The challenge, however, is ensuring his body responds well to increasing demands after such a lengthy layoff. Maresca reassured fans by saying Palmer is generally okay and better, stressing that the winger is currently available for selection. The manager also explained that the player will be assessed again in the final training session before the Everton clash. Palmer completed training the previous day, but did not feel completely comfortable during the session, which led Maresca to describe his condition as mixed. Even so, there is no sense of panic in the Italian's tone, and he strongly believes Palmer will be fine when match day arrives. Another positive update came with the news that Wesley Fofana is expected to be ready for Saturday's game. The French defender suffered a blow to the face during Chelsea's 2-1 defeat to Atalanta, but participated fully in training and is declared fit by Maresca. Considering Fofana's long and difficult injury history, any scare involving him naturally sparks concern among supporters. But in this case, Chelsea escaped any serious setback, and Maresca confirmed the centre-back is completely fine. Unfortunately for Chelsea, the injury list remains long in other areas. Liam Delap, Levi Colwill, Romeo Lavia and Dario Isugo are all sidelined and unavailable. Moises Caicedo, meanwhile, will miss the Everton fixture as he serves the final match of his suspension. Caicedo's absence has been deeply felt in recent games, as the Ecuadorian's influence and ability to dictate Chelsea's tempo have been central to their progress this season. Without him, the midfield has lacked balance and bite, and the team's recent struggles reflect that. Chelsea entered December full of confidence after an impressive November in which Maresca won the Premier League Manager of the Month award. His side beat Tottenham, Wolves and Burnley, and even earned a point against Arsenal despite being reduced to 10 men. That run not only showcased Chelsea's cohesion and tactical improvement, but also suggested they were rediscovering a winning mentality. But December has so far told a different story. The Blues lost to Leeds in the Carabao Cup, followed by a frustrating draw with Bournemouth, and then suffered defeat in the Champions League against Atalanta. 3 games in quick succession without the expected results have naturally raised questions from fans and pundits about whether Chelsea's momentum has stalled. Yet Maresca remains calm, refusing to entertain panic or negative narratives. He explained that it is normal for a team to drop points over the course of a season and insisted that December's poor start does not erase the progress made in previous months. The Chelsea boss emphasised that the team must now focus solely on the next match rather than dwelling on recent setbacks. He highlighted that the Leeds game was only a week ago, and it would be unrealistic to expect sweeping changes in such a short period. According to Maresca, consistency is built over time, and occasional dips are part of the natural rhythm of football. He remains confident that by the end of the season, Chelsea will secure the position they deserve based on their overall work and development. What stands out in Maresca's tone is his refusal to dramatise setbacks. Instead, he frames them as normal bumps in a long campaign. His composure may be exactly what Chelsea need right now. A steady hand guiding a young, evolving squad through the inevitable highs and lows. With Everton coming up, the Blues have an opportunity to reset their December and rebuild momentum, especially if Cole Palmer and Wesley Fofana are indeed ready to step back into action. Today we take a closer look at the club's latest move in the youth talent market, a signing that has caused a real buzz among supporters and added yet another exciting name to the long-term project being built at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have beaten Manchester United and Manchester City to the signing of one of the brightest prospects to emerge from the recent Under-17 World Cup, 16-year-old Mohamed Zongo. The highly rated midfielder, often described as Moises Caicedo Jr. for his intensity, intelligence and versatility, has agreed to join from Sporting Cascade FC. As has become the norm under the current ownership, Zongo will continue his development at Strasbourg once he turns 18, following a now familiar pathway used by several other Chelsea-bound youngsters. Chelsea's recruitment team believes that, if nurtured correctly, Zongo has the potential to become a first-team option at Stamford Bridge in the future. Zongo's profile makes him an exceptionally intriguing addition to the next generation of Chelsea talents. A left-footed box-to-box midfielder, he is capable of playing multiple roles across midfield, dropping deeper to win possession, driving forward in transition, or drifting into advanced areas to create chances. His energy levels and ability to play under pressure have earned comparisons to Carney Chukwuemeka, Mohamed Kudus, and of course Moises Caicedo. But Zongo isn't just a workhorse, he has genuine attacking threat, particularly with his long-range shooting, something he showcased on the global stage during the Under-17 World Cup. Representing Burkina Faso, Zongo was one of the breakout stars of the tournament. He helped his side make a historic run to the quarter-finals, where they eventually bowed out to Italy, but not before turning heads with confident performances against some of the biggest nations. The highlight came in the round of 32 against defending champions Germany, where Zongo scored the decisive early goal, cutting in onto his left foot and curling a brilliant strike into the top corner. It was the kind of moment that instantly made scouts take notice, a finish reminiscent of the flair Estevão displayed in his early Palmeiras days. By the end of the tournament, Zongo had contributed 2 goals and 3 assists, earning widespread praise and firmly establishing himself as one of the competition's most exciting young midfielders. Chelsea's ability to secure his signature despite fierce competition from Manchester United and Manchester City underlines once again how strong the club's youth recruitment system has become. The project stretches well beyond just one signing. With Zongo joining the pipeline, Chelsea's network has already lined up the arrivals of other exciting youngsters, such as 18-year-old winger Giovanni Quenda from Sporting CP and 22-year-old striker Emmanuel Emega from Strasbourg. Baby Aguero, Dastan Satpayev, will also complete his move after turning 18, having shone for Kairat Almaty in the Champions League and preparing for a high-profile trip to the Emirates to face Arsenal. Brazilian left-back Dena Evangelista is expected to follow suit from Corinthians, while Ecuadorian defender Dina Ordóñez is set to arrive from Independiente del Valle in January 2028, the same club that produced stars like Caicedo and Kendry Páez. For Chelsea fans, this long-term strategic approach has already paid dividends. Estevão is showing world-class potential, and Cole Palmer has evolved into one of the Premier League's most electrifying attackers. The promise of more players bursting through in similar fashion makes the future look genuinely exciting. However, the dynamic between Chelsea and Strasbourg continues to generate discussion. Strasbourg supporters are conflicted. They are thrilled to see elite young talent wearing their colours, but equally heartbroken knowing that if these players fulfil their potential, their stay in France will be temporary. It has created a sibling rivalry of sorts, one that is both productive and emotionally complex. Chelsea benefit from having a platform where young prospects can play senior football at a high level, while Strasbourg benefit from the quality those players bring, at least for a while. For Chelsea supporters, though, the focus remains on the long-term vision. The club is building a squad full of technically gifted, modern, versatile footballers ready to form the core of future Chelsea teams. Mohamed Zongo is the latest, and by no means the last, piece of that ambitious project. If he continues on his current trajectory, fans may look back on this signing as another smart move in Chelsea's ongoing quest to stay at the forefront of football's next generation.